All right, so Arizona artist, Chalease in the house. How long have you been in the game?
I've been in the game probably about 9 years now.
Okay.
9 years, but I've been rapping for about 6.
I always joke, I'm like, oh, I wish I could rap. Like, that'd be so cool. But how did you find out that you could rap and, like, really get great at it?
So I think that, like, early on, you know when, like, 8 Mile came out?
Yeah.
Well, I was in elementary school when that came out, and everybody was, like, battle rapping, right? But,
Yeah.
like, I used to get picked on when I was in elementary school, and so, like, the people didn't know that, but I used to, like, write battle raps like in my room in my diary about them.
Wow.
So that's when I first started, but I was never like confident enough to like get into one of the the battles.
Yeah. Well, in elementary school, was anybody even doing that?
They were.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Elementary school,
Oh my
like what grade? Like
gosh.
3rd, 4th grade,
I think
5th grade?
like sixth.
What would you rap about? Like, I beat you in Nintendo, and I get to be player one.
And I still have some of the raps, but we're not gonna even go into there. But it wasn't until like I was like 18 years old and I first got in the studio. That was actually the very first time that I ever got into like a real studio. And what I was trying to do is I had written a verse for a male rapper that I wanted to hop on my song, and so I went to go reference it, and the engineer stopped the entire session, and he was like, "Chalease, come here. And so he played it back, and he saw something that I didn't.
Aw.
And
So you were writing for another artist?
yeah,
Like a whole like 16?
yeah, like a whole 16.
A whole verse?
Yeah,
Like, so
a
you
whole
were
verse.
writing... Was that the first time you had done that, or had you been writing for other artists?
That was actually the first time that I ever had the confidence enough to present something to another artist.
Okay.
And so when I went in there and I recorded it, the engineer was like, "You sound just like Left Eye," is what he kept saying. He said, "You sound just like Left Eye." And he was like, "There's nobody in the market right now that sounds like you, that looks like you. I think you need to take advantage of it." And then from there, I've always had a love for hip hop. I grew up with hip hop. Nas.
Who did you? Well, yeah, Nas was one of them. But like out of the female rappers, like who did you love? Missy Elliott.
I loved MC Light, who is just herself. I don't think that she had to change herself at all. But then you have like the Queen Latifahs, who actually spoke about things, and you have Lil Kim, who was like sexually uninhibited, and I thought that was so cool for a woman to just
go there.
to just go there. You know.
What do you think of the female rappers now, like Nicki Minaj, and like even people like Iggy Azalea?
I like Nicki Minaj a lot, actually. Like, I think her bars are dope.
Yeah.
Like, you can't deny that she's not
She's a
dope.
superstar.
I agree.
She's a
She's
superstar.
a superstar.
Yeah.
I love her too.
I think that like there's a lot of female rappers that are slept on right now. Like I still love like Dej Loaf. Nobody even talks about Rhapsody, but she is dope.
Yeah,
She
Rhapsody's
signed
dope.
to Ninth Wonder. She's so ill. There's so many different.
So you know your hip hop.
Yes, I do.
Like, you know, just in 5 minutes, like, you know, you definitely know your hip hop. You have to know the past to know the future, or to go to the future. You know what I'm saying?
I grew up with all of it. So it was just like second nature to me, you know?
Do you think being a female MC, you have a responsibility?
As far as how you represent women.
No, because I think that women have so many different facets to them, you know?
That's a good answer.
And I think that it's like with men can, I mean, you have J. Cole, who can talk about, you know, like socially conscious stuff, and then the same breath he has a song like Planes, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
And so I think that the biggest thing for me is trying to break the mold as far as like what a female can and cannot rap about. I want to inspire young girls. Like I will, you know, but that's
Like
the
they've
nature of
inspired
music.
you.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, but in the same breath, I'm a grown woman as well. Yeah, and I mean, I got kids, and they got here somehow. So it's like you know, like I have so many different facets to me, and I do care, I do give back, I am involved with teens, but yet at the same time, I love going to the club, I love dancing, and I have all of these other experiences that make me and mold my lyrics.
Do you have like a mixtape or an album you working on?
I have an EP that's coming out.
Okay, when does that drop?
Probably in about September.
Okay.
That's what we're aiming for.
Who's on that EP, like that we can look forward to hearing?
The Kid Plot is actually blowing up in Atlanta right now. He's doing amazing things over there. And just Ivan Kelly, and then
A new record with Common? Okay.
Yeah. So I've got a record with him, but now the EP is pretty much sealed right now.
Really? Mm-hmm. Who is somebody in the industry that you really have a dream of working with?
I have to work with Eminem.
Okay.
It's funny that you say that. Someone posted a video saying that you were Eminem's daughter, and it was a joke.
Are you serious?
And then it went viral. Is this true?
It went viral.
What happened?
I was doing a bunch of work out in the Bay Area, specifically in Oakland. And I did a cipher out there, and they put it on their YouTube and put Eminem's daughter as a headline.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like just recently, like within like the past couple months, it's got like 1.4 million views.
Oh, wow.
And then on Facebook, I saw that it just started picking up again. Like
I think you should just roll with it and just be like, okay, you and your father want to do a collaboration.
So he's the guy, and then who's the girl that you might want to?
I think that Dej Loaf's sound and my sound could be really dope together because she has like that singing kind of rap style that's going on right now.
Do you do any of that? Like, do you sing at all?
I do sing. That's actually what I started my career out.
Is that something that you want to incorporate more into your music?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. So actually in the EP, you guys will hear a little bit more.
When is it released?
That was actually my next question.
Yeah, in September.